yeah, this is the perfect place for a base. This is going to take a long time.
Truly among
But hey,
the
I didn't break
finest-
out the map for no reason, so let's do this. Oh, we made it up to here. Now. Oh, darling. No. Don't fall. What are you doing? You absolute goober. Oh, I didn't need Nell. I thought I would need Nell to jump up here. We are up. It's also pitch goddamn black, unfortunately, but we now have a path from down there up to here, which means we can start plotting. It's not going to be much of a hanging base if it's not hanging, right? Which is going to be a huge problem. But I think I have a solution. You see, while they haven't completely finished this area, they have finished enough to let me start a foundation from underneath. Now, the question is, I want to do clay pillars. You'll see why in a bit. Is this... Oh, you dick. Right. And we need to start from the branch. And, well, branch out. Pun not intended. Come on, stop being a dick. Go. I had it for a millisecond there. I had it again. Yes! We can build down from here with the pillars. And once we build down far enough with the pillars, we can establish a nice foundation and build back up. It's going to be ass, though, because I need to be very clever. Oh, I hope to hell that's enough. Nell, we need to go home and get more clay, lass. Come on. This is gonna be so dumb. This is not gonna last us very long, but if I... There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is working. Actually, great. Dude, this infinite dandelion is gonna be MVP for this. Hell yeah. I don't know how far down we want to go. At least far enough that we can... Oh, there we go. Okay. I think we want to go down further. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. If you say it loud enough, it sounds quite atrocious. Yes. My master plan. As long as I can get a base down here, and by a base I mean like a floor, a foundation, we have something to build up from, so we don't need to do this ridiculous drifting ever again. No! Oh, no, I need to climb all the way back up! Shit! I have been falling for 30 minutes! Not literally, I just wanted to make a Loki reference. Come on. Ooh. Yes, no, you son of a... I think I'm going to call this the Mary Poppins technique. And I'm also going to hate myself for the rest of time for coming up with it. Because while, yes, it would have taken infinitely more resources to build up from the ground, it would have been so much easier. Oh, God! No! I was not paying attention to my stamina. All right, I'm very, very slowly making progress. And by very slowly, I mean almost intolerably slowly, but it is coming together. I'm kind of feeling, because we're doing a floating base, we're going to have the central pagoda, which is enormous, by the way. We're going to have the central pagoda be like the main base. And then I'm going to have an external ring going around with almost like an outer wall, even although there's space between the inner wall and the outer wall. Sort of like a moat. I don't know. I thought it would look kind of cool. We could have acorn turrets up there because I've been told that acorn turrets are absolutely incredible looking and do a damn a lot of damage in this game as opposed to Grounded 1 where they were ass. I'm hoping it'll end up looking quite good. I have no idea. I'm kind of building blind here. I've never properly built massive structures in Grounded 2 before, other than the pretty cool little base that we built earlier, the Japanese style one. So hopefully this turns out beautiful. God damn it. This is a new day, by the way. In between the last recording and this one, my entire PC died. I'm currently working on the rest of the foundation. It's going relatively well, but I'm being brought back to the old days of my colony survival playthrough. And hell, even Minecraft building way back when, of using circle calculators. You can see kind of what I'm going for over there. Circle calculators to figure out what the blithering hell I'm supposed to be building in order to get a decent circle. So every time we come back here now, boom, we're gonna be able to just get that done. a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but it's going. I tell you though, the whole idea of having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's perfect. The whole idea of having this outer wall here and then the inner temple, I think it's going to look absolutely freaking sick when it's done. It'll also give me protection against air raids. Unfortunately, that doesn't really affect me because I progressed to the point in the game where the orc air raids just kind of stop. I wonder if there's a way to toggle that back on if someone's made a mod or something for it. Because it'd be really cool to see if the enemies could spawn outside the map and come for me, or if they can't. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because then we could check the defenses and all of that, the turrets, the spinnerets, and see how everything goes from there. But I got a lot more to do. It's gonna be, I gotta finish the entire circle of the clay. Hope I did the math right, which I think I did. And then I've got to cover the outsides with the stone before I can actually start building up from the foundations. I also should probably finish these chains. Anything interesting out here? Because all that needs to happen for this entire base to crumble right now is for that block up there to break.
I have an idea!
Oh, I think our structure is too... Uh-oh. Oh, God. Oh, oh, no. All of the blocks. Dude, how is the game not lagging right now? Okay, yeah, the structure is not too big to fall. It is absolutely... Oh, I'm gonna quickly reload that one. Okay, as I was saying, we are pretty damn close. I'm still using my handy dandy macro on my mouse, by the way, to place these, because could you imagine having to... I've probably used close to 2,000 or 3,000 resources building this platform so far. Placing these by hand would murder me. Right, hang on, there's one more section, and we are done. Next update is going to be the outer wall. I'm going to build the outer wall and then the inner pagoda temple thing. Can you go back to your nest, please, before you accidentally push me off? So I designed this build in creative mode because as much fun as I have building with limited resources, it's going to be absolutely horrible building this. And I discovered something pretty rough, to be honest with you. See, while I'm going to be basing a lot of this build off of the thatch roofs, because I now have access to them instead of the stupid clover roof, because the clover roof sucks and I have access to the thatch roof now, I noticed that there is no corner for the quarter roofs, which sucks, because I would have loved to have a little overhang here with little corner roofs like that. But when it comes to corners, that would leave an overlap or a gap where I'd have a corner roof here, and then I wouldn't be able to put a corner roof here, making this just kind of look horrible. So I'm going to get around that by using, I think, where are they? Here we go. Flat roofs. But it still sucks. Please, Obsidian, for me, add in quarter corner roofs. That would be amazing. Thank you. Right, I gotta figure out the rest of this. Unfortunately, that's the problem when you're building in early access games. Although I'm not sure if this is something Grounded will ever even want to fix, considering it's such a niche issue that only I care about. Okay. How much weed stem do you think this is gonna take? I haven't looked yet. I don't want to spoil myself, but I'm gonna say over 3,000. Oh God, I really hope this. Oh, it disappears when I go into. God dang it! I really hope this ends up looking amazing though. So, are you ready? I'm kind of scared. Right. How many weed stems do I have over here right now? I think I've got a lot, right? Oh, I have 12. This is gonna take a while. Oh, dude, I'm so excited to see how this looks lit up. I'm almost done. I just need to finish applying all the internal lighting, and then we can have a look and see how this outside area looks at night. But I mean, you can see from the inside here, Ooh, I've gone with frames to sort of pseudo hold stuff up. Seems like I've missed a spot here and here. I've gone with weed stem flooring so that I can have a sort of pseudo rooftop going on. I've gone with those lights suck, by the way, but I went with them at the entrance because they look really cool. I just wish they gave off more light than a vague fart of an existence. And then once we've got this all placed, I will be able to show you guys from the inside a spin around look at this. I'm trying to get this done before dawn comes. It's going to be quite close. Also, at long last, every time I've launched this game in the past, there's always been a pop-up warning telling me that because my BIOS is out of date, the whole thing's going to be slightly unstable. So I finally updated my BIOS today. This is day 4 of this project. I've been working on it for quite a while. And so far, significantly less, if any, crashes at all. I've been very happy. I think this is the last one. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. I'm hoping that when I go into the middle here, the entire thing's going to be lit up. No! God damn you, view distance! Dang it! But at the very least, I can kind of do a little spin around like this. I really like the way this design works with the sort of internal things. Again, I really wish there was quarter overhangs. Please, for the love of God, add that in. Woo-wee. Yeah, that looks amazing for the outside. I do have a plan in mind for the inside. It's a very vague sort of plan that involves a big tower and little towers on the outside topped with an acorn turret. I haven't quite fleshed out fully in my brain, but as a start, I definitely have to say this looks sick. I'm so happy with how it turned out. Oh man, you can see my little framework there for climbing up. I got these all the way through so that when you're looking at it from down below, you can see more framework from underneath. This might be the best thing I've ever built in Grounded so far. Huh? Wait, what? What? Dude, I've been building this thing for so long.
Anything interesting out here?
They've actually started spawning enemies out here. Well, thank God they don't spawn them above me. Do they? No. Seems like we're still clear from above for now, which is good because this is my main method of getting down here. Be annoying if I had to kill a spider every goddamn time. Okay, just moving these up a little bit. So I've gone for something a little bit more interesting here. One of the problems we had at the original base, the big one that I built way back when, is that the ground, because it's that stuff, which I can't show you because there we go, because it's the foundations, you can't actually build on top of it without everything going skew with. Say for example, I wanted to put down some fresh storage. You can see it kind of goes a bit wobbly, a bit off, whereas up here it is almost perfectly flat. So I built a little bit up from the foundation, which gives us a nice little pattern along the bottom here, and the light will shine through that in a really cool manner as well when we've got lighting outside. And I think maybe I'll go one more floor up, and then we'll build and I think we'll go one more floor up, and then we'll start building the rest of the tower. I don't want just a boring tower that goes straight up. I've got an idea for it curving in, going up, curving in, going up, as opposed to the other one that we made, which was up, in, out, which is another cool design, and I do like the in and out, but I think going up and in is the way to go here. I know that's really hard to visualize based on just what I'm saying, but trust me, it's gonna look awesome. You want to know something that's really annoying? This is gonna frustrate a lot of people, I think. At least as much as it's frustrated me. You see how I had to put these up here? Well, there's one very lovely reason for that. And that's because for whatever goddamn reason, the quarter stairs for both grass and acorn. Oh, hang on. There we go.
Truly among my finest work.
Do not match up! I don't know who the hell thought it was a good idea to have these not work. Oh, man. It's so painful. So now we just have this little furry thing at the top. Right. Anyway, I'm currently trying... Ooh, whoops. I'm currently trying to work on lighting. Now, Oh, that wasn't working for a second there. I was about to lose my hippie noodle. I'm thinking that I'm wanting to do a very well lit thing. The unfortunate reality of this version of the game is there is no real good lighting. There's the plant lamp, which does really well. The plant sconce, or the sap sconce, which does nothing. And then there's the little pine wall lamp, which does... I need those in my life. Then you have the pine wall lamp, which does even less than nothing. It's truly a terrible choice. So considering how expensive it is as well, you gotta get a whole bunch of brambles and stuff. Ugh. I really hope they fix that soon, or at least give us, you know, some more examples of lighting coming up in upcoming builds. I saw the Gamescom announcement. Looks like they're planning on adding a tarantula, which looks amazing. That also kind of tells you how long I've been working on this, because there wasn't even a Gamescom announcement when I started. Or maybe there was. Maybe I just don't pay attention. I don't know. The fantastic thing about this, though, is if you look, I have somehow managed to make it so that I'm just barely within range for the lighting on the walkway to also turn on, which is not on purpose, I will admit, being up here and having the lighting down there just be perfectly in range. But it's one of those happy little accidents that tends to happen in building that you're meant to pretend, oh yeah, no, I totally meant to do this, because it just looks awesome. It makes me wish I had... Sorry, this is how I've been getting up and down this little parkour thing. It makes me wish I had friends to play this with right now, because I could show this off, have them running along over there, but alas, this is a single-player world, and unfortunately, it's out of bounds, so I don't want to be banned off of whatever servers they might use this. I'm running out of sap. I gotta love happy accidents in this, though. It really does make everything come together. I'm not entirely sure if I like the non-gridded walls going up there. I might move those gridded walls up there as well, so they go up the side. I do like the juxtaposition of having non-gridded walls up here versus gridded walls down here, and I'll show you why in a second. I just need to finish building all this. Don't mind me just quickly cannibalizing my own build so that I can climb up here. But yeah, the juxtaposition of the solid versus the holes in it, the windows, I guess. You can't really see it here because I've got the parkour thing going up the side, but it does add a little bit more flavor. I haven't decided if I want to make that slightly taller, although I am running out of room, and I do want this to go in again and eventually end in a peak. So no, I think, yeah, I think I could go one higher. I could go one higher. It would make it look cooler. It would mean that if I'm down here, looking at the build from in here, it gives that just a little bit extra height. It's a little hard to see it, but a little bit extra height from that lip up. So it looks a little bit more like a tower and a little less like a squat thing. Right, finally time to finish off the chains. Now, I guess mild spoilers for the end here, but you guys can kind of see the outside frame of what I ended up going for. Fortunately, it is nighttime, so you can't see it super clearly. I just figured I would show you how I'm doing the chains. It's kind of cool that I can hop up and place the clay blocks before... Oh god, I screwed that up. Oh no. Alright, it's fine. I'll fix that bit later. It's kind of cool that I can jump up and place the clay blocks before it screws me over. I'm running out of water here. So I'm going to be able to take this... Oops. I'm going to be able to take this... Come on. I'm going to be able to take this all the way up to the sky. I've already done the other chains. I've done the center chain as well, which I'll show you in a second. And it looks sick. So I still have to do the interior decoration. I'm in two minds about showing you guys... Oh, wow. I've completely screwed this. Oh, God. You'd be surprised at how much falling is involved in building in this game. It's not done yet, right? There's still one or two things I need to add. There's still some cleaning up I need to do. But, I mean, I'm really happy with how it looks so far. I'm going to have statues and furniture and stuff, but if you look up, that's where it anchors the central pillar. We've got staircases going up and up and out and up so that the middle remains relatively clear, so it looks awesome. I'm going to die. Give me just a little while, just a little bit. For you, it's going to be a flash. For me, it's going to be several hours of work. and I will have it finished.
Anything
It's so
interesting out
big.
here?
It doesn't all render in when I'm climbing up the stairs. Oh my god. And that is that. I mean, it's done. That's 12 days of my life I'm never getting back. It's just all done. You've seen the outskirts before. You've seen the cool little pattern, the sort of design that I've devised, which, by the way, highly recommend copying if you have a bajillion weed or if you know how to tweak the game. But oh man, get a good look. All the way up there is the very tip top of the base, but it looks even cooler from the inside. I got all the bugs set up. I got all the stuff on the walls. I got my storage over there. I got a throne, a freaking throne. Got storage there. And if you look up, it came out perfectly. Hey, buddy. I ended up only going for 3 floors because going for a 4th floor meant kind of interrupting the anchor,
Anything
which is
interesting out here?
the anchor for the chain that's supposedly holding up this entire base. But yeah, a couple of issues I have found while building this that I hope the grounded team fix. First of all, this gap, holy crap, is that annoying. Second of all, if you have, you'll notice there's a weird corner thing here. Instead of continuing the circle, if you have a barrier like this here, and let's move that real quick, and you try and place a curved wall, it doesn't work. You see? Let me move this just to prove it to you. It doesn't work, right? I kind of get it. It's because it's overlapping over there, but it does make it a little bit difficult to do some of the cooler patterns I had devised in my head. Hopefully they can get that sorted as well. But overall, oh, and the corner pieces. I'm so really mad that there are no tiny little corner pieces. But overall, absolutely wonderful, dude. I'm so happy with this. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure when they actually update the game so that this area becomes available, I'm fairly certain this entire thing is going to end up being deleted or corrupted at the very least. If they build something here. If they end up not building anything here, then this base should actually be fine, and we might be able to continue using it as they update the game, which would be freaking sick. But alas, that is for future me to be concerned about. These rugs are freaking adorable, by the way. And for now, I'm going to bid Grounded to adieu. We did really well. I'm super happy with the way this base turned out. I'm incredibly pleased with the way the designs turned out. If you want to use my designs, feel free to. You know, I'm not a... Oh, I see a mistake up there. If you use my designs, feel free to. I don't have a copyright on anything like this. I might put the save file up even for the patrons to take a look at. Although you will need either the knowledge of the glitch, assuming the glitch to escape the map hasn't been fixed, or memory editing capabilities in order to get out here. I used a bit of both. Regardless, thank you all so much for watching. I have no idea what I'm going to build next. Maybe a castle. Maybe the mushroom bricks will be added soon. Please. I have no idea what I'm going to do next. Probably break a game. Maybe I'll play some Star Sector and completely break that game. I've heard that you can install over 100 mods. I might try installing every single mod. Cheerio, guys. Can't wait for this game to update.